What's up, guys? Jacob here, making another video. In this video, I'm going to again be going over information from this book and techniques that I use to again decrease my body fat percentage. Okay, these are tools that can be applied to almost anyone. The first that we'll go over can be applied to everyone. Okay, it's just low steady state cardio. And then after that, we'll go into high intensity interval training and then also strength training and how they help aiding fat loss. Okay, but going right into it. The first method of fat burning that I recommend to most people, and one that I follow myself, is fasted cardio. Okay, and what this means is you, on an empty stomach, you do low intensity fasted cardio. Okay, what this means, it could be a walk, it could be a light jog, it could be a swim. It's just something where your body is moving, maybe a hike or walking your dog or something to where your body is moving, but you're in a fasted state. And essentially what this means is that you haven't taken any calories in yet. So your body is going to pull energy from your stored energy systems. Whenever you're training at a low intensity rate, your primary energy source is going to be fat. And where your body is going to find this fat is on your body itself. It's going to be stored fat that's on your stomach area, your hips, your legs, your arms, wherever it is. Okay, it's going to pull fat from your fat storage. Okay, so this primary method right here, it says low intensity cardio fat loss. Okay, and real fast, I'm just going to go over the part that I've highlighted right here. It says, this is because, as we discovered in chapter 4, it's widely agreed among strength and conditioning experts that low to moderate training can have a positive effect on your immune system, while high intensity training can have a negative effect. We'll talk about that in a second. What this means is, while high intensity training and strength training come with benefits like fat burning after you've left the gym, low intensity training is a tool that should never be overlooked in your quest to lose fat. It's low impact, low stress, just as valuable, and won't leave you and your immune system waving the white flag after training. Okay, and the reason I recommend this one the most is because it's very easy, it's very simple. Like it said, it's not very taxing on your body. Your body's not going to be waving the white flag after you go for a light 2 or 3 mile jog. It's not going to be waving the white flag after a 2 to 5 mile walk or whatever it is, right? Your body can handle this well. If anything, it's going to be your mind that you're going to have problems with. But the more you do something like this, the easier it's going to be for your mind. Okay, going into our next one, we're going to go into high intensity interval training. Okay, so what this means is you're going to be running for a certain period of time, and then you're going to come down intensity for another certain period of time. Okay, so what this is, it is 20 to 90 seconds of high intensity training. Let's say 20 to 90 seconds of sprinting, followed by 20 to 120 seconds of rest. So let's say you go and you sprint for 30 seconds and you follow that with 30 seconds of walking, and you just do intervals just like that. Okay, what you're doing is you're pulling energy from your body. You're sprinting, and then after that you're recovering. Okay, and you're letting your heart rate come down. Your heart rate's going up and your heart rate's coming down. And the main thing with this is that it taxes your metabolism. Okay, and I'll go right in to the chapter right here. It says, you then repeat this for a total of 10 to 20 minutes. So you do 20 to 90 seconds of high intensity exercise, followed by 20 to 120 seconds of rest. Okay, you repeat this for 10 to 20 minutes, whether that's a bike, a treadmill, or just on a hill. Why would you do this? It burns more body fat. That's according to the scientists at Laval University in Quebec, Canada, who compared a 15-week HIIT program to a 20-week endurance training program. After taking muscle biopsies and body fat measurements, they found that the HIIT program was more effective at stoking up the body's metabolism, which resulted in greater fat loss. Put simply, HIIT training can burn more body fat in less time. Okay, and like I said, this is the second option that I recommend because it's not for everyone. But if your body is healthy, if your body is able, then HIIT training is going to give you fat burning in less time. Okay, it's going to give you a high level of fat burning in less time. So that is another great option to cutting fats. You can do this on a empty stomach as well. But if you're doing it for, let's say, 20 minutes as compared to 10, I would recommend that you have some kind of sugars before, because when you're running in this, you're not going to be pulling fat from your system. You're going to be using stored sugars. And if you run out of those stored sugars that are in your muscles, then you're going to either turn to the food that you ate for sugar, or you're going to turn to your muscles and break them down for sugar, okay? And we don't want that. We want you to target fat. So while you're doing this training, you're going to be using sugar. So make sure you have sugar before, or make sure you're not doing it for too long to where you're tapping into your muscles. So let's say, 10 to 15 minutes is kind of that window to where you won't tap into muscle, but 15 to 20 minutes plus, I would, kind of be a little bit hesitant of going that long without having some kind of food or sugar before. I would recommend fruit or juice would be best. Okay, going in to our next one is strength training and fat loss, okay? And this is simply, weightlifting. This is high reps. This is, long-term weightlifting. And I'll just go ahead and get right into it. It says, what they found was that following a strenuous 90-minute weightlifting protocol, which is a long time, the subject's post-exercise metabolic rate, the rate at which their metabolism remains elevated and they keep burning calories, remained high for a prolonged period and may enhance post-exercise lipid oxidation. Basically, weight training increases the rate at which you burn calories even after you've left the gym. Okay, and this is kind of the bread and butter of Orange Theory. Their whole thing is the Orange Theory. If you spend 12 minutes or more in the orange zone, you will have this boosted metabolism after you leave, to where your body has a higher metabolism and it's also burning fats more efficiently, okay? And that is one thing you can also see from strength training. If you're strength training for 90 minutes, which is a long time, I usually do not strength train for 90 minutes, okay? That is a long time to be strength training, and if you're doing that, you're probably at a high level. This is why this is number 3, because this is the last method that I recommend. But if you're strength trained for 90 minutes, it is seen that you have higher lipid oxidation, which means your body is able to turn fat into oxygen faster, which means burning fat, and then also your post-exercise metabolic rate is increased, which means your metabolism is boosted, okay? So essentially, that's what I wanted to share. The main technique, the first technique, is fasted cardio, fasted low-intensity cardio. It's really easy for your body, and it's targeting fat that's already on your body. The easiest way to do this: wake up, have your cup of coffee or whatever. Try not to have cream or sugar. If you have a problem with that, then wait until after, and go for your walk, go for your run, walk your dogs, whatever it is, to where you're just targeting fat for energy. All of those calories almost are going to be fat calories. If you do that consistently for a long time, you will see a difference in your body fat, okay? The next one is going to be high intensity interval training. Like I said, it's going to be about 20 seconds to a minute of high intensity work, followed by 20 seconds to 2 minutes of recovery in between. You repeat this for about 10 minutes, and if you do this on an empty stomach, I would only recommend about 10 to 15 minutes so that you don't tap into that muscle glycogen. But if you're doing it on a full stomach, then you can do 15-20 minutes plus on that, okay? Those are the primary 2 methods, and then on top of that, of course, the final one is strength training. 90 minutes of strength training was shown to increase lipid oxidation and also boost your metabolism, okay? I just wanted to share those real fast. I've kind of hacked the body essentially when it comes to fat loss, and I'll share more techniques. This is just one of the techniques I use to keep my body fat really low. And as you can see in the picture, my body fat has gotten pretty low recently. I'm not gonna show you right now, but it's gotten pretty low. Maybe I can do that in a different video. But yeah, thank you guys. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Thanks.